Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Slash Side. This gameplay is dedicated to anybody that's trying to nuke Express. Express has a lot of nostalgia to it because I remember playing it back in BO1, played it in Cold War, and I always liked this map. This map is pretty good. B flag is obviously a little bit tricky. You gotta like slay them off before you go and jump on it if you're playing domination, trying to get B flag. Anyways, I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but it's probably gonna be something like how to nuke Express or something like that. And I'm just gonna break down the gameplay. Obviously, I'm playing with the most broken gun, the MK78. If you're just having troubles and you're not going for camos or anything like that, just use the MK78, guys. It's really broken. It has crazy mobility, and I say this every video, and I'm gonna keep saying it because it's just the gun that I get a lot of nukes with. But it really matches this particular map because of the range. The range is awesome. There's a lot of traps in this map, and right off the bat you can see that this other team, they're pretty tryhard. There's a guy that's pretty tryhard, pretty high level. Wouldn't say he's the most sweatiest guy ever, but the difference between a sweat and a tryhard is pretty minimal. A sweat is someone that just moves like a demon. He's just straight up sweating. He's moving across the map. He's making plays, slaying, doing call outs, whatever. Tryhard is someone that is good, but they're just not there yet. They don't have that gunny yet. They don't really understand it, and they just talk like they're the big shot. So that's the difference to me. I'd consider myself a sweat because I'm always trying really hard and just sweating, using really good mechanics, great shot, great communication, got a sweaty team, and yeah, man, I play with sweats, so it is what it is. But that being said, I just really want to help whoever's trying to go for a nuke. In this video, my score streak setup obviously is UAV, dog, and harp. And what a lot of people are doing wrong for going for nukes is they're not using looper. Looper is crucial, and I use scavenger. So I'm using flak jacket, scavenger, and looper, and that will give you tactician. With tactician, it'll give you extra points when you're helping your enemies or helping your teammates around the flag. It'll pretty much help you accumulate more score, so it's gonna help you get your streaks that much faster. A lot of people mess up. They're always like, I need ammo, but what you can do though, if you do need ammo, just tell everybody or type it and say, I need ammo, can you mark it? Like see right there, my teammates, they mark it because they know that I always tell them just mark that ammo because I'm gonna need that. So I always kind of give them a heads up and just tell them just mark it, you know, just pinpoint it. Really easy to do. Just press up on your D-pad and I could find it, you know, I can go and get me some more ammo. But this is a very nasty setup. You need to prestige the MK78. That way you'll have 500 rounds and it has a little recharge. Once you spray it too long, it will have a cooldown on it. It'll overheat and you gotta wait about like 10-15 seconds. And yeah, man, later on I'm gonna show you guys the XM video with the faster fire rate LMG. It's really good, but that thing overheats really quick because of the fire rate. But that being said, with Express, all you really gotta do is kind of take over these top portions, these bridges that overlook A or C. You just kind of just get picks. You just keep getting picks and just kind of watch them go on B flag. But I don't know how he knew I was there. That guy was kind of looking for me, so I don't understand. I don't really know why he knew. Maybe he had a UAV or something, so you gotta be careful. Right here, play it really safe. When you're on a 25, I always tell everybody, just like people I'm trying to help, my friends on my friends list or whatever that are going for a nuke, I tell them on the 25, just play for picks. You got a lot of time, and it's okay to let the game come to you. You don't always gotta force it. In the beginning, I always force it because I want to get that harp. I really want that harp, so I kind of force it in the beginning. So there's that possibility I might use bankroll if I'm not streaking like crazy. So I'll switch out looper, put bankroll in, and I'll just kind of depend on my teammates to chain the harps. But yeah, man, a thing that you guys should be doing is running in like a 4-stack. But wow, I got that kind of fast, so I was really happy about that. In my mind, I was wondering if I could go on a really fat gun streak. I was thinking about maybe going on a 50-60 gun streak, because anytime you get the first nuke within 100 points on domination, you can definitely go on a good streak. So right here, this guy just gets me, and in my mind, I'm like, maybe go for 2. Maybe go for 2. We'll see what happens, but they're getting really annoying. I wish I could just nuke them right now. Like, honestly, I get so annoyed sometimes. Like, it's weird. Like, I'll get my nuke right, and then I just get beamed repetitively. It's like, what happened? Like, did I just lose my aim assist? I think what it is just the you know, with Call of Duty, you gotta be locked in.
I'm gonna go for it.
You gotta have that flow state. You gotta be focused. That's the number one thing, guys. Don't get too overwhelmed. It's just a video game. There's gonna be a lot of things that go against you. You're gonna have latency. You're gonna have bad teammates. Your hit reg is gonna be bad. And maybe that day you're just not making the right plays. But you just gotta understand that going for nukes, it's not about how fast you get it. It's about being tactical, being aggressive at the right times and flanking, and just understanding all the little intricate things you can do on COD to go and get it. Obviously, it's not the easiest thing because so many things can happen, but like I said, Flak Jacket, Scavenger, and Looper, those three, they're just the perfect perk mixture for going for nukes. It just helps you. It has a lot of longevity in your lifespan in this game. Like it helps your lifespan pretty much. But you can see I'm using the squad link. I use it with command relay, which is the second overclock. Really good stuff. But if you really want to get your nuke easier, just use like the Grave Maker and the War Machine. The Grave Maker, if a lot of people don't know this, but if you don't put an overclock on the Grave Maker, it'll count towards your gun kills, towards your nuke streak. So don't put any overclocks, and it'll be all good. With the War Machine, there is no overclock for it because it's so OP already. So I'm hoping they don't nerf it. I'm like just praying they don't nerf it because that thing is crazy. The velocity's fast. It takes off the spawn protection really fast. Like, it's crazy, man. Highly recommend it. But you can see the game is kind of tapering down. It's coming to an end, and they're just all leaving. And in my mind, I'm just like, okay, guys, anyone else close to a nuke or anything? Because I'm gonna call this thing in, call this bad boy in. But I hope you guys enjoy, man. That's how you nuke Express. Just really focus on the top portion, those bridges. Control those bridges. Once you get your harp, control those and just kind of rotate back and forth on the outer map, where like the outside of the map. You know, not here. I mean, I know people that get their nukes right here, but I can't do that. I feel like it's too dead center in the map. So I just play the bridges and just kind of play this side right here where I'm going right now. And this building behind me, there's a building you can go in there and just get a couple picks, maybe 3 to 5 picks if you're on a brutal or something like that. So just understand like this map, you know, just play the outskirts. And I mean, obviously you got to play against people that are, you know, subpar, like not so good. And you just got to have your gunny on point that day. Peace, yo. GG perk. Yeah, the map's tough, dude. It's too open, bro.